Hi there and welcome to the Shoe Rainer Drawing School, where today I'm going to show you how to draw this Easter egg, because it's nearly Easter and let's just get on with it before somebody eats it. Right, an Easter egg, yum 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 yum. Actually I've gone off chocolate a bit, I don't eat as much chocolate as I used to at all. An Easter egg, well, we need an egg shape, don't we? So let's draw that. Now if you have a difficulty drawing Easter egg or just the egg shapes, then go and have a look on my channel page on YouTube, and you'll find there's a how to draw an egg shape on there. Now I'm going to do that, which will kind of give a 3D kind of center down the line, and then I'm kind of drawing this from underneath. So I'm just going to draw these to give me some kind of three-dimensionalness, as my daughter would put it. Ness, it's a great word that. I'm going to put a circle right on that kind of center line there, and then I'm going to go whoop like that. Actually I think I want to come down a bit more, and then another one up there. Just get it coming slightly outside the edge of the egg, and then that makes it look more interesting. And then draw a kind of another line just inside it like that, and then round off that bit there, because the knots on bows are really difficult, so I'm making this easy for you. It's just a kind of a wraparound thing. And then we're going to want a little bit of ribbon coming off like that, and then another one coming off like that. Actually I think I'm going to have this coming more this way, and then that one more coming that way. It'd be nice to get it going over the edge. But anyway, let's ink this in. I'm going to do the knot of the ribbon, and I just kind of sweep that in a bit like that, just to give it a bit of kind of feeling of it being material. And then bring that down there and just flick it back so it's kind of inside, and then the bow, those little ribbony bits can kind of go like that, and then we draw the egg all the way around like that. And it's really nice if you can get a little bit to go outside the edge. It's kind of not quite right there, is it? So I should have anyway, we'll see if we can get away with that. Make it darker down that way. I'm going to put some little kind of marks like that, just to give it a bit of kind of shape. And then also I think we'll have some kind of lines in the paper. Oh, that'll be the ribbon, won't it? We'll have to have the ribbon in there, and then you can probably take more time on this than I do. And with a bit of luck, the ink will be dry. Oh no, it's not, of course, because that was a big thick bit of ink I did up there. So always make sure, I should have used my hairdryer. Always make sure that your ink is dry before you start erasing pencil lines. Where are my colours? I've got my colours here. Hopefully 3 minutes 44. No, I did this. I've just done this before. I just tried to have doing this another one, and it was a complete failure because I spent far too much time talking about my hairdryer, of all things, which I was trying to work out when I got it, and I'm starting to talk about it again, you see, and I should be concentrating on the painting. But I got it in 1984 when I lived in Birmingham in England, and I was going to be a rock star, and of course I had long luscious hair that needed drying every day and putting into, you know, rock star kind of ways, as you do, well, as I did anyway. I got asked this week about shading, so I'm going to assume the light's coming from this angle here, right? Okay, and I'm going to paint that there, and I'm going to leave a little bit of white just there. I'm leaving a bit of white just there, and leave a bit of white there like that, which means then that this part here at the yellow at the back, I'll just add a little bit of red to it to make it a bit stronger. That's probably a bit too much, but never mind. This will be kind of the darker end of the yellow, and then you can maybe put a little bit there, maybe a little bit slightly darker in there, like that. Okay, and then that's red and yellow. There's my hairdryer. I'm not sponsored by Clairol, I promise. I've had this for years and years and years. 1984, which is whatever, 20 something years, isn't it? It's quite a long time. Quite a long time. Okay, I'm going to put that into, I'm going to make these a little bit kind of darker, those bits, and around there, and then now I'm going to want some red stripes. So, and I don't mean the beer, I'm not sponsored by the beer. So, this is, those could probably be a bit paler, but never mind, that's how I've started. So there's a red stripe, and you've got this kind of light that's shining off the, I'm assuming it's sort of shiny silvery paper on the egg, and then because the light's coming that way, then I'm going to want it to be darker here, so I'm dropping in a darker red. This is a carmine red that I'm dropping in down there like that, and then what should I have? A green. How are we doing for time? 6 minutes 44, that's right. Okay, and then I'll have some green as well, which will probably look hideous, won't it? Like that. What are those colours like? Not the most beautiful, but never mind. Here we are. And then we want some darker green. And I just don't use my paints enough these days, so they've all gone a bit hard and dry. I need to kind of get some fresh new ones, or liven them up with some liquid. I'll let that dry a little bit, and then we're going to do some shading. So I still can't remember who it was who asked me this week. I apologise. I'll do another shading thing for you. But if the light's coming in this way, then underneath here, this is where it'll be dark. So so I'm going to kind of put some shading in behind there like that, and then I'll get clean water and just kind of wash around the edge so the shading kind of fades into the distance. But at the same time, just to make sure that we're going to need some extra shading, so you'll have some shade in under there, shade in under there. You'll have shade in on the egg there, a little bit there, quite a bit there. That will be hiding underneath, and probably a bit like that. And then maybe we need a little bit of, just a bit like that to make it, give it that extra bit of body to it. And there you go, there's how to draw an Easter egg for you with a nice bow on the top, and you'll have a bit more time than I have, so you can be a bit more careful about it, but that kind of shows you how to do it. So if you've enjoyed that, then go off and eat the chocolate first, and then don't eat the egg first, use it as a model and then draw it, and then you can eat it afterwards. So and then when you've done that, don't forget to keep coming back to the Shoe Rainer Drawing School on YouTube and Shoe Rainer Drawing channel, and there's a little button up there which says subscribe somewhere, so don't forget to do that. Keep drawing, keep painting, keep eating chocolate, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.